Hello and welcome to Des Demons YouTube channel and our website, depending where you see this. Today's topic, we're going to go over feeling overwhelmed at work. See you in a second. Okay, today we're going to go over feeling overwhelmed at work. There's two different subjects that I'll be going over. This is the one where you just feel when you're just over busy and you just have a lot of work that's being pushed on you. Then there's those times that you are truly overwhelmed and there's nothing you can do about it because you have too many. Let's say you support 5 different people and they're all pushing jobs on you. That is a bigger and that has more issues to it, and we'll get to that at a later date. Today's that day that you just have a lot of work and you're just feeling like that, and because when you're feeling overwhelmed at work, that turns into stress, and stress is not good for anyone. And so stress can lead to anxiety, and why could you feel like some of it may be because you have a very high workload. You have deadlines that are coming up. You have the little fires that you have to put out every day. Excuse me. You have your coworkers that are, maybe they're not supportive of you, and they could even be detrimental to what you want to get done. You have interruptions throughout the day. Let's see what's there. Maybe unhealthy expectations on when you need to get things done. And those are just a few. There are so many more reasons that you could be feeling overwhelmed. So basically, being overwhelmed like that can be detrimental to your health. You could be so busy that you're not taking your breaks, you're not taking your lunch, or you're eating your lunch at your desk. I've been there, I've done that, and it's not healthy. Maybe you're not eating well, maybe your stomach's bothering you because you're so stressed. All of this can hurt your health. So you really do need to take care of your stress, and from that, take care of your workload so you're not so stressed on that. So basically, I've got a couple tips that hopefully will help, and they will help you manage your workload. So, or the stress at it, because it's not good to feel overwhelmed at anything. So first one, breathe, stop, take a minute, just breathe. Don't think of anything when you're breathing. The other one is probably try to get some endorphins going. You may have a project that's due and you have to get it done, but it might be beneficial to stop, take a walk down, take a walk around the parking lot if you're there, take a walk around the block. Just get out, walk a little fast so you can get your blood pumping. And when you're out there, don't think about it. Just think about something you like. Think about your puppy. Think about a puppy. Think about a dog. Think about a child. Something happy. Just for a couple minutes. Just get your mind off. You'll come back and you will feel refreshed. And you'll hopefully, as I said, feel a little better. Next one, my tip number 3. Guess what? Breathe. Take another deep breath. It's actually pretty much the same as trying to go around the block. It's getting your blood flowing and getting, it's maybe some kind of endorphin in your head. So the next one is choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. And you could say, I got so much stuff to do. I got so much, I can't get it done. It's driving me crazy. Or you're like, and this is what, it's easy for me to say. And actually I've done it, so I can say, I've done this. You stop and say, okay, Has anything really gone wrong? Everything in the end pretty much works out. So you stop, you take that breath, and you make a plan. Choose to be happy. Choose to be happy. You make that plan. You think, and then you can just go, yes, I at least have a plan. So you can be happy about that. As I said, when you really stress or when you really, that doesn't sound good, but it makes a difference. Choose to be happy. Make the plan and choose to be happy about it. Guess I should have switched that around. Okay, then first thing I would do then after that, you're going to make a plan. Make sure you're organized. You don't want stacks of paper all over the place. You don't want, just get a nice organized spot. Take 20 minutes, organize your area as best you can in a certain amount of time, say 10, 15, 20 minutes. Then, because if you're seeing stuff all over the place, it's going to get to you. Next, make a list of everything that's overwhelming you, everything you have to do, everything that's on your plate at the time. Then prioritize. See any of those tasks that you can maybe delegate to someone, maybe not, but maybe you can delegate it, or maybe some that don't need to be done right away. Put them off. They don't need to be done. Not everything's going to need to be done right away. That's a fact. So, put them off, prioritize them, see, what can be pushed off for another week or, maybe even longer. And then see what you really don't need to do at all. There has to be, there's probably, say half, there's probably some items that you don't need to do. Dog. My mom's doing it all. So, anyway, so put out, and if you don't have to do something, don't. If it's maybe one of those little projects that's, good for you maybe in the long run, but you could put it off indefinitely. So just put it off indefinitely till you have the time. So then you have your prioritized list. Take the list that's been prioritized, and then you take the big chunk items and give them mini goals. Give them, break down them into manageable chunks, and, list, make them mini goals. Put down when you want them done, and give yourself some timelines. Because then when you are doing, you finish one piece of, let's say you have to do a presentation, but it's a big presentation. Let's say you get your videos ready for the presentation because you're going to embed videos, whatever it may be. Then if you have that chunk down, you could at least feel good when you finish that one thing. It may not be the big project that you're feeling overwhelmed about, but you're making steps, and that may help you at least take the anxiety out of it. And so after you have your little action plan, you've broken down, you've prioritized, you've broken down your major tasks, and then you've got like little mini goals to each step. Maybe you want to talk to your boss and sit down and go over this project, or go over what's actually really stressing you, but you're bringing a solution to the problem. You're not just saying, I'm really overwhelmed, I need help. You're saying, I'm overwhelmed, this is what I have, this is the steps I am taking to get it. And then you may be able to say, this is what I said. Do you have any suggestions, or can I use any resources through the department? You could, talk to your boss and see if that, that will help as well. And so basically, then you could ask for help if you need it. They may say yes, they may say no, but at least you're feeling a little better because you have your action plan. So you don't have to feel quite as overwhelmed. Oh, another thing is always put a little buffer time in. So if you think it's going to take you 10 minutes to upload a video, schedule in your goals, schedule 15 minutes, because then you could take the 5 minutes if it does take as long as you want and add it to something else, so you're a little bit ahead, but then you're not getting farther behind. Let's see, and last I have is that eat your frog. Now, well, I'm sure, I mean, maybe not everybody's heard that, but what I'm saying is, you know when you're doing your best in the day. You know when when your flow time is as well. So I think the frog is actually eating is getting it done first thing in the morning. I think it is more accurate the flow time. So you know when you're the best and when you're like going, yes, I am on it. Use that time for your hardest tasks. So I know for me, believe it or not, because I work from home, my best time is probably 11 p.m. to about 1 in the morning. But at that time, I am just like on it. I come up with a lot of stuff and do my most work where it's just flowing. So find your flow time and then do your hardest projects at that. Hopefully these tips can help the overwhelmed. If you have any tips that you've done, or if you've ever felt overwhelmed, how did you handle it? Please leave them below or call me, or maybe we could do a interview. I'd love to do some of those as well. If you have some great tips on how to handle being overwhelmed. But that is it for this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.